Hey, it's Kirk back with a market update. Today is August 9th, 2023. So we're going to be looking at the numbers that came in from July, and we're going to be talking about the Parksville Qualicum Beach area. So as always, the first thing I want to look at is months of inventory. So months of inventory is a number that measures the rate of sales. So we take the total number of homes for sale and compare that to how many homes sold in the last 30 days. And we get a number of how many months it would take to sell out at the current rate. So July, the numbers came in at 3.5 months of inventory, which still shows seller's market. So remember, 1 to 4 months of inventory is seller's market. The lower the number, the stronger the seller's market. 4 to 6 months of inventory is the balanced market, and 6 months or greater is the buyer's market. So this is for single family homes, Parksville Qualicum Beach, 3.5 months of inventory, so still seller's market. It is up from 2.9 months of inventory for June. Compared to a year ago, we were at 4.4 months of inventory, July 2022. So stronger market on the selling side. When we're at 3.5 months of inventory, that still says that prices are going up. So till that shifts, I'm going to stay, still a seller's market. So we'll stay there. The next number I want to look at, and remember all these numbers are for Parksville Qualicum Beach area, Zone 5, and total active residential listings. So as of this morning, today we're sitting at 397 active listings. So we've really bounced around within a very tight range. And from a year ago, we were up at, so July 2022, we had 400 active listings. So today 397. The low was back in January at about 300 active listings, or just under. So we've been in a tight range. Compared to the 10-year average, which still sits at close to 600 active listings, we are low. So supply remains low. The next numbers that I wanted to look at were how many active listings are coming on the month, or how many active listings are coming on per month. And with the recent increases in interest rates, I think we're at 10 or 11 increases, which is unprecedented. Never happened before to have that many interest rate increases in such a short period of time. But what has happened is, so as rates have gone up, the sales have slowed, but at the same time, the number of new listings coming on the market has slowed. So it's balanced it out, and it's kept us in that strong seller's market position. So number of new listings in the month of July for this year, 2023, was 113, which is down from June. June, we saw 140 new active listings, so July 113. We'll compare that with a year ago. The new listings that came on last July, 2022, was 157. So a pretty significant drop from 157 last year down to 113 as far as number of new listings hitting the market. But at the same time, sales volume for the month of July here was at 63 this year, and last year was at 60. So this July, fewer homes came on the market than last year, however, more sales. But those numbers, and that's why we're still seeing strength, and we're still seeing multiple offers, because there is a demand from buyers for the listings that are out there. So again, those numbers show a strong market in terms of pricing. Okay. Now let's look at average sale price for single family homes. And this one might be a shocker, because for July 2023, we are at all-time highs, or very close to. The peak for single family home sales, the peak house prices historically for Parksville Qualicum was back in April of 2022, highest sale price, $1,177,000. And in July of this year, 2023, we hit $1,172,000. So we were $5,000 off the all-time highs for single-family sales price. So that might be a surprising factor to a lot of people. We're still seeing some high-priced homes sell, up over $3 million. We saw some sales last month. So there is still money flowing into this market. There's no question about that. And house prices are on the rise again. The low was in January of 2023, down at $877,000. So, and we do definitely have a seasonal market here, Parksville Qualicum. So, but those house prices numbers are up. And so that is definitely something to note. I also want to touch on what's happening as interest rates are increasing, and the media definitely, as negative news sells better than positive. We're going to hear a lot of negative factors out in the media. What they're not probably going to be pointing out is that increase in the average sales price, which is up. So as a homeowner, as an investor, you're still in a very good position here owning in Parksville Qualicum Beach. A lot of people are feeling like, well, interest rates are up. That's definitely going to take its toll on prices. However, at the same time, number of listings and inventory has decreased, so the supply-demand balance has maintained, as you can see with that months of inventory number still sitting at 3.5. So as long as that stays there, regardless of what interest rates do, if the demand is keeping pace with the supply or demand is outpacing supply, we can still see prices continue higher moving forward. Now, different segments of the market have been affected. Definitely in Parksville Qualicum Beach, the one-level ranchers with double attached garage has been the strongest market, and that's our highest demand, highest supply market as well. We're seeing some two-level homes, some acreages where it has slowed. However, we're still seeing sales in those markets as well. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is, can the prices continue higher if we go into a recession? And yes, again, they can. And back in the early 2000s during the dot-com recession, we saw the economy slow significantly, and we saw house prices continue higher right through that. So time will tell. The market's always changing. I'll keep you updated. For right now, just to recap, still a seller's market. The supply-demand is out of balance, still in favor of sellers. If you're a buyer, you can still buy knowing that prices are going to continue higher. For how long? We don't know. We continue to be in an inflationary economy, which is causing all prices of things to go up, housing included in that. So if you buy today, it looks like down the road in the future, you're going to be looking at higher prices. So as a buyer sitting on the sidelines, a market like this can cost you money. If you're out watching it, it can continue going up. Don't think that just because interest rates are up that prices will go down, and also don't think that just because if we go into a recession that also means that house prices will go down. Watch the numbers don't lie. I'll keep you updated, and that's it for now. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can also go on my website at kirkwalper.com. A lot of great information on there. And that's it for now, and thanks again.